This Eagle Community Television sports presentation is brought to you by Kerner Chiropractic, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Services for all ages Sunday mornings at 10:30 and Wednesday evenings at 7. See them online at westviewchurch.tv. Carpet One of Hayes and Vidstem Decorating Center, providing you with quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Nobody does it better than Carpet One. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, Investing for Eternity. Discovery Drilling. With 4 late model rigs, they have served central and western Kansas for over 20 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial, building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, see our ad in the Next Tech directory. Service Master Clean of Hayes, from the major accidents to the minor incidents. Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 628-6712. Home Oil and Supply, 24-hour card fueling, bulk delivery of gas and fuel. Proud to support TMP and Hayes High, serving the Hayes area since 1963. Home Oil and Supply. Lifetime Dental Care. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family with health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Insurance Planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price, remember the service. Insurance Planning, IPI Financial Services, and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Offices in Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Swift Services. Ted and Shelley Fuchs are proud to support area youth. Swift Services, with locations in Hayes and Ness City. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayeschevrolet.com. M&D Incorporated. They do trenching for sewer, water, electric, and gas. They also dig basements and make building pads. M&D Excavating, building the backbone of our community. Midwestern Pipe Works. Over 30 years of service to the oil and gas industry. Steel pipe manufacturing and processing, oil country tubular goods. Schmidt Automotive. Keith is proud to take care of your vehicles and proud to support the Monarchs and the Indians. Redeem Designs. Screen print embroidery design, where you'll find better ideas, better designs, better people. Come experience the best at 2204 Vine in Hayes. Bernie's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. Mary Ann, Bonnie, and the staff at Bernie's Hamburger House at 17th and Vine in Hayes, now accepting credit and debit cards. Next Tech Wireless, providing its customers cutting-edge technology, including 4G LTE data and mobile services. Goodwin Sporting Goods, your letter jacket provider for all area schools. Hayes High, TMP, Victoria, Ellis, Trigo. You want it, they've got it. Your one-stop for sporting goods. Bacon Ryan Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon Ryan today. PerfTech Wireline Services, total case whole wireline services covering the state of Kansas, and proud to support TMP and Hayes High. Carico Implement is pleased to offer the John Deere line of equipment. From farm tractors to lawn and garden equipment, Carico carries hard-to-find parts and offers a complete line of toys and collectibles. Whiskey Creek Woodfire Grill, 3203 Vine in Hayes, where the fire's always burning. See them online at whiskeycreek.com. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable with quality products we stand behind. See us at our new location north of Hayes or online at homesteelsiding.com. G&L Tire and Automotive, more than just tires. They do oil changes, alignments, brake service, transmission flushes, any kind of service work including tires by Firestone and Bridgestone. Advanced Insulation and Coatings. Save money, reduce sound, improve indoor air quality. Spray foam is the right choice for your home or business. Advanced Insulation and Coatings in Hayes. Joe Bob Outfitters, Joe Bob Outfitters, firearms, ammunition, accessories, and parts. Veteran owned and operated. Joe Bob Outfitters, 2011 Vine in Hayes. APAC. APAC has proven itself to be unsurpassed in quality and safety for highway construction. In fact, APAC is recognized as having one of the very best safety records in our industry. APAC, giving you the smooth ride. And by Eagle Communications, proud to provide cable TV, the fastest high-speed internet, and phone services to the area. Eagle Communications, our community connected. This Eagle Community Television Sports presentation is brought to you by Kerner Chiropractic, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Services for all ages Sunday mornings at 10:30 and Wednesday evenings at 7. See them online at westviewchurch.tv. Carpet One of Hayes and Vidstem Decorating Center, providing you with quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Nobody does it better than Carpet One. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. Discovery Drilling. With 4 late model rigs, they have served central and western Kansas for over 20 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial, building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, see our ad in the Next Tech directory. Service Master Clean of Hayes, from the major accidents to the minor incidents. Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 628-6712. Home Oil and Supply, 24-hour card fueling, bulk delivery of gas and fuel. Proud to support TMP and Hayes High, serving the Hayes area since 1963. Home Oil and Supply. Lifetime Dental Care. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family with health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Insurance Planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price, remember the service. Insurance Planning, IPI Financial Services, and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Offices in Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Swift Services. Ted and Shelley Fuchs are proud to support area youth. Swift Services, with locations in Hayes and Ness City. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayeschevrolet.com. M&D Incorporated. They do trenching for sewer, water, electric, and gas. They also dig basements and make building pads. M&D Excavating, building the backbone of our community. Midwestern Pipe Works. Over 30 years of service to the oil and gas industry. Steel pipe manufacturing and processing, oil country tubular goods. Schmidt Automotive. Keith is proud to take care of your vehicles and proud to support the Monarchs and the Indians. Redeem Designs. Screen print embroidery design, where you'll find better ideas, better designs, better people. Come experience the best at 2204 Vine in Hayes. Bernie's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. Mary Ann, Bonnie, and the staff at Bernie's Hamburger House at 17th and Vine in Hayes, now accepting credit and debit cards. Next Tech Wireless, providing its customers cutting-edge technology, including 4G LTE data and mobile services. Goodwin Sporting Goods, your letter jacket provider for all area schools. Hayes High, TMP, Victoria, Ellis, Trigo. You want it, they've got it. Your one-stop for sporting goods. Bacon Ryan Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon Ryan today. PerfTech Wireline Services, total case whole wireline services covering the state of Kansas, and proud to support TMP and Hayes High. Carico Implement is pleased to offer the John Deere line of equipment. From farm tractors to lawn and garden equipment, Carico carries hard-to-find parts and offers a complete line of toys and collectibles. Whiskey Creek Wood Fire Grill, 3203 Vine in Hayes, where the fire's always burning. See them online at whiskeycreek.com. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable with quality products we stand behind. See us at our new location north of Hayes or online at homesteelsiding.com. G&L Tire and Automotive. More than just tires. They do oil changes, alignments, brake service, transmission flushes, any kind of service work including tires by Firestone and Bridgestone. Advanced Insulation and Coatings. Save money, reduce sound, improve indoor air quality. Spray foam is the right choice for your home or business. Advanced Insulation and Coatings in Hayes. Joe Bob Outfitters. Joe Bob Outfitters, firearms, ammunition, accessories, and parts. Veteran owned and operated. Joe Bob Outfitters, 2011 Vine in Hayes. APAC. APAC has proven itself to be unsurpassed in quality and safety for highway construction. In fact, APAC is recognized as having one of the very best safety records in our industry. APAC, giving you the smooth ride. And by Eagle Communications, proud to provide cable TV, the fastest high-speed internet, and phone services to the area. Eagle Communications, our community connected. This Eagle Community Television sports presentation is brought to you by Kerner Chiropractic, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Services for all ages Sunday mornings at 10:30 and Wednesday evenings at 7. See them online at westviewchurch.tv. Carpet One of Hayes and Vidstem Decorating Center, providing you with quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Nobody does it better than Carpet One. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. Discovery Drilling. With 4 late model rigs, they have served central and western Kansas for over 20 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial, building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, see our ad in the Next Tech directory. Service Master Clean of Hayes, from the major accidents to the minor incidents. Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High-End TMP. Call today at 628-6712. Home Oil.
And welcome back to Smith Center. The TMP Monarchs and the Smith Center Redmen about to do battle here at Smith Center High School and Stoddard Family Court. A really nice court, a nice gymnasium here. It is bright, and it should be pretty darn fun to see these two teams go at it tonight, Dave. And is there a revenge factor for some of these guys that either A, watched or B, participated in a football game that they maybe thought they should have had a win on earlier this year?
I certainly hope so.
Says it like a champ, because, boy, it seemed like the football team had their opportunity for a nice win in that one and just weren't able to get it. So let's take a look at your starters again for Smith Center. Joe Burgart, the head coach. They'll go with Lucas Meitler, Mason Buckmaster, Cody Zabel, Gavin Overmiller, and David Meyer. For TMP, Peyton Hoffman, Cameron Schmidt, Max McGaffin, Jared Vidstem, and Cameron Fouts. TMP will be in their road navy blue uniforms with the white numerals trimmed in silver. Smith Center in their home white with the red numerals trimmed in green. And It is time for basketball, but here in just a moment we will have our national anthem, and it looks like it's coming from the Smith Center Pep Band, and we will be set and ready to go. Great to have everybody along. And now we will have our national anthem. And that is our national anthem from the Smith Center High School Pep Band. And we are about set and ready to go. Monarch basketball brought to you by Discovery Drilling, the dental office of Dr. Troy Halligan, Progressive Physical Therapy, Adams Brown Barron and Ball, Gibbs Auto Supply, Precision Valley Golf, Midwest Energy, Simpson Farm Enterprises, USafe Pharmacy, by Horizon Appliance and Electronics, Kevin Shoemaker Construction, and Western Well Service. Well, here we go. Hope you guys are enjoying this one. If you were there for the on board for the girls game, you enjoyed a good one. It's Vidston and Buckmaster will tip it off to start the ball game, and the tip is won by TMP as Buckmaster tipped it to Cameron Fouts. Monarchs quickly on the offensive set. Peyton Hoffman left side to Cameron Schmidt, top side to Peyton. Now they're going to go back on the left wing in the lane to McGaffin. Lost it for a second. Got it back top side to Hoffman. Peyton in the lane. Floats with the short one. Missed it. Rebound ripped out of there by Meyer. Smith Center will run the ball. Meitler has it up the floor. It is going to be stolen by TMP. A turnover by the Redmen. Monarchs got back defensively. Now left side Cameron Schmidt. Inside to Fouts. He goes off the glass. Can't score it. Tips it up. Tips it again. Out of bounds. Off of TMP. It will be Smith Center basketball. So the Monarchs have missed a couple shots in close. Gavin Overmiller plays it up the floor to Zabel. Now Overmiller with it again. He'll drive in baseline. He's cut off by Vidston. Plays it outside to Buckmaster. Picked up by Cameron Fouts. Left-handed dribble for Buckmaster. Goes back to his left. Now Overmiller drives in. Shot on the way. No shot. It's going to be an offensive foul called on Gavin Overmiller as Max McGaffin stands in to draw the charge.
And he did. He had his foot set on the line. Took it right in the chest.
1-3-1, three-quarters court pressure by Smith Center. We'll see how active they are with it. Buckmaster is the point man on this one. Hoffman steps through it. McGaffin with it, gets it back to Hoffman. Right wing to Cameron Schmidt. Baseline to Fouts. In the lane, McGaffin. Tough shot off the glass and in. Max floats down the lane, gets the bucket to go. 2-0 TMP.
That's why it's good to have him back. Just another presence there in the post. He's got some strong moves to the basket.
Vidston nearly with the steal. Now they play it inside to Meyer. His shot's partially blocked. Rebounded by Hoffman inside. He is triple teamed and then fouled in the backcourt by Cody Zabel. That will be his first personal foul. It goes back over to TMP. Monarchs with the 2-0 lead. 6:25 to go in the first half. Now they go backside to Fouts. Plays it down low to Vidston. Jared gets the bucket and the foul. The basket counts for Jared Vidston, and we'll see who the foul is against. That's going to go against Cody Zabel. He's picked up two quick ones, and the Monarchs on top 4-0, and Jared Vidston nearly 67% free throw shooter, goes to the line.
Go a nice break and a nice little extra pass, touch pass by Fouts there to get Vidston at the basket and to the line.
4-0 TMP. The free throw by Vitz is good. Jared with 3. He has the bragging rights from the free throw line in the household right now. Kayla missed 1. Missed 2, actually. So that is going to be a foul called on, is it on Schmidt or is it on Hoffman? We'll see the call. It's going to be on Peyton Hoffman. It's Peyton's first team foul on TMP. Monarchs up 5-0 early on Smith Center. Buckmaster picked up by Fouts, making him try to use his right hand. Buckmaster in some trouble. Still in some trouble. Overmiller helps out. Has it tipped away, stolen by TMP. Up the floor. Cameron Schmidt, layup no, and he is fouled. Looks like that one might go against Buckmaster. We'll see what the call is. It is against Mason Buckmaster. That's his first. 4 team fouls on Smith Center in the first 2 minutes, 4 seconds of this game.
Great job by Schmidt again, going right at the basket, not shying away from the contact, getting to the line.
Free throw from Cameron is up and good. His first point of the ball game. Substitution for Smith Center. And wouldn't you know it, we don't have him on our roster. I'm going to find it, though, I tell you. Cameron Schmidt will have another opportunity. Free throw is on the way. That one's perfect. That's 2 for Cameron. And the Monarch lead is 7-0 to start this ball game. Thane Benoit into the lineup for Smith Center. So there we go. The mystery has been solved. The Redmen going up against this Monarch pressure, not having any luck. Buckmaster on the baseline, has to tip it to Benoit. Top of the key, back to Buckmaster. Now Benoit, they call out Tiger, so we'll see what that is. And here's steal by Schmidt. Baseline, Overmiller. Shot missed everything, rebounded by Fouts for TMP, and then a foul is going to be called on Smith Center and Austin Gooder, his first. That is going to be 16 fouls called on Smith Center. And a timeout's going to be called by the Redmen. That's 5 team fouls. 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. Well, if you're to draw this up, if you're Joe Hurdle, this is one way to do it. 5:27 to go first quarter. It's already 7-0.
Yeah, great start. And you can talk. We talked about it before the game. Every time Buckmaster touches the ball, you can see the defense as they play man-to-man out front. They're trying to force him to go to his right side, and so far it's paid off.
And they're trapping him as well. And if Buckmaster gets that ball up near the half-court stripe and he's trapped and double-teamed, good luck finding a spot. And the Monarchs active. They've drawn a charge already. They've created 3 turnovers in the process, and it's kind of fun to watch so far.
Yeah, they are, and they're attacking the basket, getting a lot of fouls as they've already piled up 5 team fouls against Smith Center. TMP just 1.
Now man-to-man full-court pressure by the Redmen. Monarchs look to break it. They get it inbounds to Hoffman. And once they break it, they drop into a 1-3-1 3/4 court. Schmidt plays it to Peyton. Now back to Cameron. Monarchs very patient, breaking the pressure. McGaffin in the corner for 3 on the way. No good. Rebounded by Vidston. He can't get the bunny. And then it's McGaffin with it. He throws it up and over the backboard. And it's over to Smith Center. And boy, Jared Vidston is not going to get much easier looks than he had there.
No, he's pretty deep under the basket, but he was in good position to just touch it off the glass.
Buckmaster gets it to Benoit. Now Gooder has it in the lane. He's cut off. Back to Buckmaster, who will call the shots for Smith Center, and Benoit will have it again. Now plays it left side over Miller outside to Buckmaster. He'll drive inside, has his shot partially blocked, and then a foul's going to be called on Cameron Schmidt. And as we learned in the girls' game, be careful about questioning the officials' calls. I talked with Rose McFarland briefly after the ball game and asked her, was it a magic word? And she said no. She just complained about the foul call. Free throw by Buckmaster is good. A 57% free throw shooter. First point for Smith Center, so a 7-0 run by TMP to start the ball game. Ryan Schipper's in now for the Monarchs. He replaces Max McGaffin. Second free throw coming for the 6'5 Buckmaster, 57% free throw shooter. Shot is on the way. That one is good as well, so Buckmaster hits a pair. He has 2, 7-2. Then a travel on TMP. going to be on Ryan Shippers. And the first turnover of the ball game for the Monarchs. Meitler back for Smith Center. He joins Gooder, Buckmaster, Overmiller, and Benoit. Inbounds for Overmiller. Looking backside for Gooder. Makes the catch. Now Benoit is double teamed. In some trouble. Wraps it around. Pass is no good. And now we're going to have a loose ball on the floor. Jump ball. Possession will go back to Smith Center. Fouts hustling after that one and couldn't quite control it. Forces a jump ball.
Unfortunately, boy, he hustled down the floor, beat everybody down the floor.
Overmiller to Benoit. Pressure by the Monarchs. Overmiller breaks it, and he's going to be fouled as he crosses midcourt. That's going to be the second foul on Peyton Hoffman. All of a sudden, Ryan Reuter was going to be called into service for the Monarchs. He'll replace Peyton, joins Schmidt, Shippers, Vitztum, and Fouts. 4:27 to go first quarter. And Smith Center and TMP battling. The Monarchs with the 7-2 lead. Overmiller with the inbounds. Plays it into Meitler, the 5'10 senior. Now with Overmiller. Looks down low for Buckmaster. It's knocked away. Loose ball. Benoit has it. Back to Buckmaster. And we're going to have a foul called. We're going to have a jump ball called. That foul is going to go against Shippers, I believe.
Overruled.
That's the first on Ryan. Fourth team foul on TMP. With Smith Center was collecting fouls like they were souvenirs early. They only have 5 now. TMP's almost caught up with them. Meitler picks up his dribble. Now Overmiller. Plays it underneath the Gooder in the lane. His shot no good. Rebound high for Jared Vitztum. Fits up the floor to Cameron Schmidt. Crosses over traffic to Shippers. Layup. No good. The Monarchs have missed a couple of chippies early in this ball game. Baseline. Meitler goes in strong. No good. Rebound again by Vitztum. Jared will push it up the floor. Schmidt stops, pops. No good. Rebounded by Buckmaster. He goes right to left. Uses that left hand. Now out to Overmiller. A 3 on the way is good. Gavin Overmiller hits a 3. A 5-0 run by Smith Center to get back to within 2. Timeout on the floor. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. Dave, Smith Center crawling back in at TMP, missing a couple bunny shots, losing a little bit of their aggressiveness.
Yeah, a couple of real easy shots that have just not dropped for them. A little bit of a lid on it right now. Then when this team struggles offensively, the way they typically fight their way out is playing some good, solid defense.
We'll see if they can come back with some good, solid defense. Monarch basketball brought to you by Field Abstract and Title Company, Bon Appetit, RM Custom Metals, Roof Masters, Canterbury Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery, Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker, and by Steel Fabrications. Out of the timeout, it's Schmidt, Flax, Vitztum, and Shippers. Monarchs get it into the lane. Vitztum goes up strong and scores. That's what they need to do. Vitz with 5. 9-5, TMP up by 4. 3 minutes, 8 seconds to go in the first quarter. Buckmaster leaves his feet and throws it to Never Never Land. Turnover on the Redmen. So if you leave your feet, you better have an idea where you're going with the basketball. Inbounds. TJ Flax looks to inbound it. Instant trouble. Gets it into Vitztum. Jared lets some of the traffic clear. And Cameron Schmidt says, I'll take it. And then it's nearly stolen. Loose ball. Monarchs will keep it. Shippers plays it out to Cameron Schmidt. In the lane. Layup. They're going to call a 3-second call on TMP. A turnover.
A little bit of a tough break there for the Monarchs.
Had a good look, but in the lane a little bit too long. Once you cross that half court, I believe that's when the 3-second call ensues. Overmiller drives in against the trap. Benoit swings it baseline to Meyer. He'll drive in against Vitztum, go in. A foul is going to be called on Jared on the baseline. Going to be Vitztum's first. Jared Shoemaker will check in now for the Monarchs. And he will replace Jared Vitztum. So it's Shoemaker, Shippers, Fouts, Flax, and Schmidt for the Monarchs. Overmiller to inbounds for Smith Center to Benoit. Meitler back to Benoit in the corner. Takes a dribble, guarded by Cameron Schmidt. Drives in, cut off by Fouts. Throws it right side to Overmiller. Has to set the offense well beyond the arc. Down the lane, it's kicked by TMP. It will stay with Smith Center. 2:21 to go. First quarter, 9-5. TMP on top by 4. Deep inbounds to Buckmaster. He backs out. Down to 2:15. Drives in. Floats it up. Off the glass. No good. Gets his rebound. In some trouble, and a foul is going to be called. And Buckmaster will go to the line to shoot 2. That's going to be on Ryan Shippers. That's his second. Max McGaffin set to check back for TMP. Shippers has to come back out above the free throw line. And Max will check in for him momentarily. Buckmaster, 57% clip on the season. That free throw rolls off no good. And McGaffin will replace Shippers. So it's McGaffin, Fouts, Shoemaker, Flax, and Schmidt for TMP. Kevin Kazura will check in at the next dead ball. Free throw is good by Buckmaster. 3 for Mason Buckmaster, all from the line. 9-6, TMP by 3. Flax to inbound. Looking for some help. Gets it to Cameron Schmidt. He's able to see where everybody is at. Kevin Kazura inside on the fast break for the layup. Boy, they forgot about Kevin. 11-6, TMP by 5. Then a steal inside TJ Flax. His layup is good. And a timeout by Smith Center. Boy, how quickly can that change the complexion of a ball game? It's 13-6, and Joe Burgart is one unhappy head coach as he talks with his kids with 1:55 to go in the first quarter. Again, Monarch basketball brought to you by Kerner Chiropractic, Thomas More Prep Marion, Carpet Winnipeg's Vitson Decorating Center, Paul Wurtenberger Construction, Discovery Drilling, and by Westview Church. Well, TMP gets a couple turnovers. They make the layups this time, and next, all of a sudden, they're up by 7. Matches their largest lead of the ball game, and if they can keep putting that kind of pressure on Smith Center, the Redmen could be in some trouble.
Yeah, that's, again, good defense, and the pressure, the full court pressure. Create a turnover on that half of the court right at the basket. Usually good things come your way.
It will be Smith Center basketball. TMP shows full court pressure as we're still waiting for the Redmen to come out of their huddle and off the bench. And here we go. Smith Center will have Overmiller, Benoit, Buckmaster, Meitler, and Meyer. TMP with Kazura, McGaffin, Shoemaker, Flax, and Reuter. So only one starter on the floor right now for TMP. Buckmaster runs up the floor, and they're going to call a foul on Jared Shoemaker. Boy, all of a sudden they have started to call stuff very tightly in this ball game. 1-1 for Mason Buckmaster. Free throw is on the way, and it's no good. Rebounded by McGaffin. TMP not hurt there, but they're going to have to be careful with the basketball and with their fouls, as Smith Center could try and make a living at the free throw line. Reuter left side to Kazura. Takes a dribble, looks inside, picked up the pivot foot to travel.
Yeah, switched his pivot feet on the swing there.
Buckmaster running the ball at the floor for Smith Center. He's going to go right to the rim. Layup is good. Boy, he saw an alley and he took it. TMP gave him an easy one there, 13-8. Reuter backs it out. Bounce pass to Shoemaker. Back to Reuter. Monarchs are across the timeline. In the lane to Max McGaffin. Goes right at Buckmaster to Kazura. Up and in. Kevin Kazura with 4 right at the rim. 15-8 TMP.
Coach Hurdle wanting to pick the pressure up.
There's a turnover. TMP has it in the lane. Flax right at Buckmaster, and he lays it in. That's 4 for TJ Flax, and the Monarchs with their largest lead at 17-8.
5'10" going at 6'5", and he didn't shy away at all.
My goodness. I thought, oh, TJ, what are you doing? It's
Good
what
job.
was going through my head. It's like, no, 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 yes. And Overmiller seems to be, I'm not sure what happened. But they're talking with him, and I think they're going to have to, Overmiller is going to have to come out of the ball game. He might have got popped in the eye. And it looks like Austin Gooder's going to come in again for Smith Center to replace Gavin Overmiller. It'll be Meitler, Gooder, Meyer, Buckmaster, and Benoit. Monarchs are going to want Buckmaster to go to his right. Force him right whenever you can. Nearly traveled with the basketball, gets it in front to the timeline. And another foul is going to be called on TMP. That's going to be against Kevin Kazura. That is 18 fouls on the Monarchs, and that will send Thane Benoit to the line to shoot a 1-and-1.
They let the girls play a pretty physical ball game, but not so much here in this one.
Free throw is on the way, and it is good for Benoit. Second free throw coming up. And Benoit misses that one, rebounded by Max McGaffin. 17-9. Monarchs by 8 with the basketball. 32 seconds to go in the quarter. McGaffin down the lane, up to the rim and scores. Max a strong move. He has 4. A double-digit lead for TMP, 19-9. And even at that, you think, boy, have they really played very well? Underneath Gooder, his layup is good. Austin Gooder with his first 2 of the ball game, 19-11. 10 seconds to go in the quarter. Monarchs play it up. Reuter to McGaffin. Max down the lane again to Shoemaker. Up off the glass and in. That is 2 for Jared Shoemaker. The center gets it in. Buckmaster is not able to get the shot up. And that's the end of the first quarter. We played 1 from Smith Center. TMP 21, Smith Center 11. We're back in 60 seconds. This is Monarch basketball.
Turner Chiropractic, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Carpet One of Hayes Vista Decorating Center, providing you with quality service selection and value since 1945. Thomas More Prep Marion, worlds of opportunity, investing for eternity. Discovery Drilling, serving central and western Kansas for over 19 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, building dreams for over 30 years. Service Master Clean of Hayes, from the major accidents to the minor incidents. Service Master Clean of Hayes. Home Oil and Supply, serving the Hayes area since 1963. Lifetime Dental Care, providing your family health, function, and beauty. Insurance Planning, insurance for the way you work and live. Swift Services, Head and Shelley Fuchs are proud to support area youth. Hayes Chevrolet, they have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. M&D Incorporated, building the backbone of our community.
Back in Smith Center, the TMP Monarchs with a 21-11 lead as we start the second quarter. Jeremy McGuire along with color analyst Dave Barber. TMP will have Hoffman, Schmidt, Fouts, Bitsum, and Shippers to start the second quarter. 2-3 zone by Smith Center. Left side Cameron Schmidt looks underneath for Ryan Shippers. He goes up and under. A nice reversal by Ryan. He has his first 2.
Monarchs have heated things up. It was a little sloppy at times, but hit their last 8 shots in a row.
And getting after it at the rim. There's a ball poked away and stolen. Shippers with it for TMP. Bounce or jump stop. Now Cameron Schmidt will drive in to Ryan. Free throw line jumper short. Rebound pulled down by Meitler. 7 Smith Center turnovers. Overmiller plays it across the lane. It's knocked out of bounds.
Good job getting back defensively, the Monarchs. As Bitt's able to cut that cross-court pass out and knock it out of bounds.
Overmiller with the inbounds to Benoit. He's on the floor along with Buckmaster. That ball is inside now to Meyer. He plays it to Buckmaster. Step back, goes baseline. He's cut off. A nice job by Shippers. Back to Benoit. Boy, they want to run that offense through Mason Buckmaster, but TMP is really bottling him up. He has 5 so far in the ball game. It's another Smith Center turnover as they pass it out of bounds.
Yeah, the shippers there jumping down.
There's a steal and a layup, rolls off, rebounded by Vitztum. Vitz plays it to Cameron Schmidt. Up the floor to Fouts. Cameron's layup is good. That's the first two of the ball game for Cameron Fouts, 25-11. TMP up by 14 with 6:45 to go in the first half. Down the floor, Meitler. Boy, TMP pressure is relentless right now, and that's going to be a foul on Ryan Shippers. He's going to pick up his third. David Meyer will go to the line to shoot I believe it is a 1-and-1. Meyer, well, the free throw line has not been his friend. I'll just say that. He is a 25% free throw shooter on the season. As soon as I say that. Nope. Rebound by McGaffin on the miss. You know, you just thought that there's Fitz. TMP turns it over. Monarchs a little discombobulated, then Smith Center turns it over. Vitzum makes the catch, in some trouble, throws it out, and that's a turnover on TMP. And boy, ugly basketball there, both sides.
Yeah, it's been a little sloppy at times, but I like the intensity that the Monarchs have picked up here in the second period.
Benoit picked up by Hoffman, now Meitler. Right side with the basketball. Looking for a bounce pass. Looked like he might have walked. Benoit in some trouble. He's double teamed. Tough shot. No good. And I was going to say, if that's not a foul on Meyer over the back, I don't know what is. Substitutions coming for the Redmen. Into the lineup is Tristan Reynolds, a 6-foot freshman. TMP with the inbounds. No problems there. And they will get the ball up the floor. No problems against this pressure. As soon as I say that, they turn it over. But then Meyer stepped out of bounds. Boy. TMP with a 14-point lead. They could be up by 20, 25 right now if they take care of the basketball and hit some layups. Left side, Peyton Hoffman. Top side, Schmidt. Left open. A three ball on the way. Good. Cameron hits the three. He has 5.
You can see that one coming on the back screen. Nice catch and release.
28-11. Buckmaster underneath the Meyer. He is fouled by McGaffin. And Max, again, that's the same official that teed up Madison Kerner in the girls' game. So Meyer will go to the line to shoot 2. McGaffin with his first personal. Free throw by Meyer is no good. He just lays his head back like, you got to be kidding me. I did everything but go down. Reuter back for TMP. Well, if the percentages are right, he'll make this one. He got it. That goes in for David Meyer, his first point of the ball game. 28-12, TMP by 16. Monarchs get it in the front court. Vitztum plays it underneath to Cameron Fouts. Backside to Reuter. Ryan, baseline to McGaffin. Max goes in, has it knocked away. Fouts with the loose ball. Goes up with the left hand and scores.
A little contact strong with the left hand. No foul, but good control by Cameron Fouts.
30-12. Meitler, double team. Top side to Buckmaster. He'll step into a three-pointer and hit it. 8 for Mason Buckmaster. 30-15. Monarchs doing a good job breaking the pressure. Fouts top side to Schmidt. Cameron underneath to McGaffin. Layup is good.
Nice.
That's 6 for Max. Boy, that was a dandy of an assist for Cameron Schmidt.
Nice look inside.
Buckmaster lost it. Turnover. Smith Center. Up the floor, McGaffin. He goes in. Lays it up and in. Max McGaffin with 8 for the Monarchs. 34-15. TMP with their largest lead at 19 points. And the pressure continues. Buckmaster has it tipped again. It's going to be out of bounds off of TMP. Chase Romey in for TMP, replacing McGaffin. Buckmaster will take his first break of the ball game. On the floor is Reynolds, Meyer, Overmiller, Benoit, and Meitler. Benoit with it. Plays it over to Overmiller. They had to get Buckmaster some kind of a rest. That ball is tipped away. They're going to call a foul on Jared Bitston.
Looked like pretty good defense.
My
He
goodness.
kept his backhand off and reached out there just like they're taught to do, fronting the defense. And
that foul's on Bitston. Meitler will go to the line to shoot 2. I'm assuming if you breathe on them improperly, it might be a foul call tonight. Free throw by Meitler is good. He has his first point of the ball game. Shoemaker will check in to replace Bitston. Jared sits with 5 first half points. Second free throw by Meitler is on the way. That one is good as well. 2 for him, 34-17, TMP by 17. Monarchs get it inbounds. Cameron Schmidt breaks the pressure to Ryan Reuter. Back to Cameron. Now looks over the seam. We'll play it to Reuter. Looking, tapping the top of the head. They'll reset the offense. Now Ryan has it. Goes left side. Now looks right side. Baseline to Romy. Backside to Schmidt. He's left open. A 3-ball on the way. In and out, no good. Rebound tip. Bounce with it. Back to Schmidt. Cameron just inside the free throw line. Rims off, no good. Bounce with the rebound. No. And he is fouled. So Cameron will go to the line to shoot 2. A nice hand from the TMP faithful here. The Monarchs really busting their humps after those loose balls.
Good job. Just keeping the pressure on him. Everybody hitting the boards hard. Fouts. Couldn't get it to drop. It gets to the line.
Free throw for Cameron, no good. Buckmaster back for Smith Center, replacing Overmiller. Second free throw for Cameron Fouts with 3:31 to go first half is on the way and good. That's 5 for Cameron. 35-17. Gooder back now, replacing Meitler. Smith Center trying to find a combination that might work for something. And Buckmaster goes baseline. He's cut off, double team, somehow finds a way to get out of that. Now Benoit in the lane, plays it off, and that's going to be a foul called on Schmidt. They're just not allowing TMP to play defense right now.
Schmidt trying to come underneath and around that time. That probably had a little more contact than some of them, but still.
That's 2 on Cameron. Free throw is up and no good for Cody Zabel, the 6'1 senior. TJ Flax will check in. Second free throw for Zabel. On the way, and that one's no good. And rebound by Fouts gets it to TJ Flax. Smith Center trying to set up some pressure. Reuter looking for some help, flips it to Flax. Now TJ will step it into it. Looks on the baseline to chase Romy. Tries to zip it inside. Got lucky to keep the possession as Smith Center tipped it right back to it. Monarchs reset the offense. Flax underneath. Shoemaker goes up. Layup is good. Jared Shoemaker with 4. 20-point lead for TMP, their largest of the ball game. 37-17. And we have the officials stopping play. It looks like for an injury for Austin Gooder, who will come to the bench. I was wondering what they stopped play for. Well, now we know. 35-17, or 37-17.
Yeah, I haven't switched the scoreboard
They
yet.
should have switched the scoreboards. TMP should have 37 points right now. They've yet to put them up. Buckmaster down in for Smith Center. Play it underneath. Reynolds drives in. Gets it. Now with the basketball is Zabel. Benoit plays it to Buckmaster. 2:25 to go. Underneath, ball stripped away, and it is going to be loose and out of bounds. 37-17. There they got it changed. TMP with the lead. Overmiller back for Smith Center, as well as Meyer. McGaffin will check back for TMP. See who he replaces. He'll replace Romy. 2:19 to go. Monarchs by 20 in the first half. Benoit with the inbound. Plays it into Overmiller. Overmiller with the left-handed drive. Nearly throws it away. Loose ball. Gets it back. Now underneath the Meyer. Goes up strong and scores. 3 for David Meyer. 37-19. The center continues with the pressure. Reuter with the pump fake. Gets it to Flax in the lane. Loose ball. Turnover by TMP. Redmen have it. Benoit will push it with a right-handed dribble. He's going to be in some trouble. Now plays it to Meitler baseline, and a foul is going to be called on Cameron Schmidt. Or Cameron Fouts, excuse me. Meitler will go to the line to shoot a pair. First foul on Fouts. Meitler's free throw is short. One free throw for Meitler. Shots on the way. Good. Meitler with 3, all from the line. 37-20. Three-pointer by Reuter is good. Ryan quickly on the other end answers. It's back to a 20-point lead. Steal by Flax. And he got that one to roll in. 42-20. TMP on top. And then a foul is going to be called. Why not?
It looked like pretty good defense again. Flax swiped it low.
I'd like to get a look at the foul count right now.
Yeah, well, they quit counting at 10, so.
Let's see. That one. Well, we don't have a 14 on the team. Not sure who that's against.
He only has one foul. That's a good thing.
Yeah. So we got 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's what I have against TMP, 7 against Smith Center. 42-20 Monarchs. Second free throw by Overmiller. No good. Rebounded by McGaffin. So Overmiller misses them both. Pass to Reuter. He is able to run that thing down. TMP will reset their offense. Shoemaker. Top side to Reuter. Ryan looks back left to Jarrett, who lost it right off his hands and out of bounds.
Just took his eye off of it.
He was looking for his pass.
Yeah, he was looking for
as soon as he got it.
Entry pass, yep.
But he forgot to catch it first. Monarchs in control with 1:10 to go in the second quarter. Benoit to Buckmaster. Buckmaster splits the defense. Baseline to Meyer. Jumper high, no good. Rebounded by McGaffin. Max is able to clear for TMP. To Reuter. Ryan hooks into the lane to McGaffin. His floater, no good. Rebounded by Meyer. Gets it. Now out to Benoit with 48 seconds to go. Monarchs set the pressure. Benoit down the lane. Layup, no. Rebounded by who? It's going to be McGaffin. Max will push it up the floor. There's an injured Smith Center player. Out to Max. Long 2 on the way. No good. Rebounded by Meitler. He'll push it with 30 seconds. Now they get it to Buckmaster with 25. Three-pointer by Benoit. Way short. Rebounded by Flax. TJ will dribble it with 18 seconds to Reuter. Ryan plays it down low off the hands of Fouts. They're going to say it was tipped by Smith Center. Official on the outside is saying it was tipped. Nope, they're going to say no. Off of TMP, out of bounds. 14.6 seconds to go first half, 42-20. At halftime, we'll talk with Lady Monarch head coach Rose McFarland. If she remembers. Buckmaster way easy down the lane. His layup is good. And a foul. That's 10 for Buckmaster.
We've done a good job shutting that left hand off pretty much, but a couple of times tonight, as soon as you give him a little seam, he likes to go right at you.
Chase Romey picks up the foul. Free throw by Buckmaster is good. He has 11 to lead Smith Center. 42-23, 7.6 seconds to go, and then a foul is going to be called on Benoit with 5.8 seconds left to go. And I just made eye contact with Rose, so she remembers. Our team getting a nice 52-47 win earlier today. So Shoemaker will go to the line, and This has not been Jared's favorite place. 18.2% from the line this season. He hopes to change that. Free throw by Jared is no good. Rebound fought for. Buckmaster has it. 4 seconds across the timeline. Double team. Skip past to Reynolds. Three-pointer on the way is no good, and that is the end of the first half. TMP Monarchs cruising in this one. TMP 42. Smith Center 23. We'll be back right after this. This is Monarch Basketball.
This Eagle Community Television sports presentation is brought to you by Kerner Chiropractic, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Services for all ages Sunday mornings at 10:30 and Wednesday evenings at 7. See them online at westviewchurch.tv. Carpet One of Hayes and Vidstem Decorating Center, providing you with quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Nobody does it better than Carpet One. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. Discovery Drilling. With 4 late model rigs, they have served central and western Kansas for over 20 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial, building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, see our ad in the Next Tech directory. Service Master Clean of Hayes, from the major accidents to the minor incidents. Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 628-6712. Home Oil and Supply, 24-hour card fueling, bulk delivery of gas and fuel. Proud to support TMP and Hayes High, serving the Hayes area since 1963. Home Oil and Supply. Lifetime Dental Care. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family with health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Insurance Planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price, remember the service. Insurance Planning, IPI Financial Services, and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Offices in Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Swift Services. Ted and Shelley Fuchs are proud to support area youth. Swift Services, with locations in Hayes and Ness City. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayeschevrolet.com. M&D Incorporated. They do trenching for sewer, water, electric, and gas. They also dig basements and make building pads. M&D Excavating, building the backbone of our community. Midwestern Pipe Works. Over 30 years of service to the oil and gas industry. Steel pipe manufacturing and processing, oil country tubular goods. Schmidt Automotive. Keith is proud to take care of your vehicles and proud to support the Monarchs and the Indians. Redeem Designs. Screen print embroidery design, where you'll find better ideas, better designs, better people. Come experience the best at 2204 Vine and Hayes. Bernie's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. Mary Ann, Bonnie, and the staff at Bernie's Hamburger House at 17th and Vine and Hayes, now accepting credit and debit cards. Next Tech Wireless, providing its customers cutting-edge technology, including 4G LTE data and mobile services. Goodwin Sporting Goods, your letter jacket provider for all area schools. Hayes High, TMP, Victoria, Ellis, Trigo. You want it, they've got it. Your one-stop for sporting goods. Bacon Ryan Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon Ryan today. PerfTech Wireline Services, total case whole wireline services covering the state of Kansas, and proud to support TMP and Hayes High. Carico Implement is pleased to offer the John Deere line of equipment. From farm tractors to lawn and garden equipment, Carico carries hard-to-find parts and offers a complete line of toys and collectibles. Whiskey Creek Wood Fire Grill, 3203 Vine and Hayes, where the fire's always burning. See them online at whiskeycreek.com. Home steel siding and windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable with quality products we stand behind. See us at our new location north of Hayes or online at homesteelsiding.com. G&L Tire and Automotive. More than just tires. They do oil changes, alignments, brake service, transmission flushes, any kind of service work including tires by Firestone and Bridgestone. Advanced Insulation and Coatings. Save money, reduce sound, improve indoor air quality. Spray foam is the right choice for your home or business. Advanced Insulation and Coatings in Hayes. Joe Bob Outfitters. Joe Bob Outfitters, firearms, ammunition, accessories, and parts. Veteran owned and operated. Joe Bob Outfitters, 2011 Vine in Hayes. APAC. APAC has proven itself to be unsurpassed in quality and safety for highway construction. In fact, APAC is recognized as having one of the very best safety records in our industry. APAC, giving you the smooth ride. And by Eagle Communications, proud to provide cable TV, the fastest high-speed internet, and phone services to the area. Eagle Communications, our community connected. This Eagle Community Television sports presentation is brought to you by Kerner Chiropractic, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Services for all ages Sunday mornings at 10:30 and Wednesday evenings at 7. See them online at westviewchurch.tv. Carpet One of Hayes and Vidstem Decorating Center, providing you with quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Nobody does it better than Carpet One. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. Discovery Drilling. With 4 late model rigs, they have served central and western Kansas for over 20 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial, building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, see our ad in the Next Tech directory. Service Master Clean of Hayes, from the major accidents to the minor incidents. Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High-End TMP. Call today at 628-6712. Home Oil and Supply, 24-hour card fueling, bulk delivery of gas and fuel. Proud to support TMP and Hayes High, serving the Hayes area since 1963. Home Oil and Supply. Lifetime Dental Care. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family with health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Insurance Planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price, remember the service. Insurance Planning, IPI Financial Services, and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Offices in Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Swift Services. Ted and Shelley Fuchs are proud to support area youth. Swift Services, with locations in Hayes and Ness City. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayeschevrolet.com. M&D Incorporated. They do trenching for sewer, water, electric, and gas. They also dig basements and make building pads. M&D Excavating, building the backbone of our community. Midwestern Pipe Works, over 30 years of service to the oil and gas industry. Steel pipe manufacturing and processing, oil country tubular goods. Schmidt Automotive. Keith is proud to take care of your vehicles and proud to support the Monarch.
Welcome back to Smith Center. TMP with a 42-23 lead as we start the second half. Jeremy McGuire and Dave Barber. Second half starters for Smith Center is Meitler, Overmiller, Buckmaster, Zabel, and Meyer. TMP with McGaffin, Vidstum, Fouts, Schmidt, and Hoffman. Here we go. Overmiller with the basketball. Smith Center moving from our left to our right. That ball is tipped out of bounds by Cameron Schmidt. It will stay with Smith Center. See if this defensive pressure can maybe tire out Smith Center. Monarchs seem to have a lot more depth, quality depth, I'll say that, than do the Redmen. So they're forcing Buckmaster to go right. He goes in, can't score it. Rebound tip, and Schmidt has it for TMP. Monarchs run it. Goes right side to Hoffman. Sets the feet for three. No good. Peyton gets his own rebound. Goes back up. Shoots and scores. Good move for Peyton Hoffman. His first two of the ball game. 44-23.
Great job. That's what they coach you to do, right? Follow that shot in. Yes. A lot of times you'll get your reward.
Smith Center with the basketball. Zabel. Picked up by McGaffin. There's a steal by Cameron Schmidt. He goes the other way, lays it up, misses. McGaffin with the follow, and he scores. Turnover, Smith Center, and Max McGaffin cleans up the mess, and it's 46-23.
That's why you follow him down the floor, getting yourself in position.
Boy, and that was a foul in the first half right there. Outside Meitler, a three on the way short. Rebounded by Meyer, goes in, tough shot, can't get it. Rebounded this time by Buckmaster, and a foul on TMP. That's on Vidstum. That's going to be his. Nope, it's going to be on McGaffin. That is Max's second, first team foul. 6:51 to go third quarter, 46-23 TMP. Buckmaster will shoot two. Hits the first one. He has 12.
He's had to work for him.
That hasn't been easy. Second one, that one is good as well. So Buckmaster hits them both. He has 13, 46-25. Monarchs quickly down to the other end. Backside to Vidstum. In the lane. Now Hoffman. Ooh, he nearly walked with that one. How he was able to create that footwork, I don't know. Underneath Fouts. Pump fake. Up and off the glass. No good. Rebound by Vidstum. No. Tipped around. Jared gets it back and scores in a foul. Boy, that's a couple that Vitz has missed close to the bucket. But he's able to get it back and goes in and scores. And Mason Buckmaster picks up his second personal foul, and Vidstum will go to the line to try and make it an old-fashioned three-point play. Free throw is on the way, and it rims off no good. McGaffin with the rebound, plays it across the Fouts. Now to Cameron Schmidt. Thought about the three-pointer. Now Hoffman in the lane. Out to Vidstum. A three for Jared. No good. And that's going to be a foul by McGaffin over the back. That's his third. 48-25 TMP. Gooder set to check back in for Smith Center. Ryan Shippers into the ball game for TMP. He'll replace Max McGaffin. Monarchs with a little bit of foul trouble. McGaffin with three, Shippers with three. Two apiece for Schmidt and Hoffman and Vidstum.
It's a good thing they've got the depth they do, or they would be in a lot worse.
Yeah. And a 23-point lead never hurt either. Buckmaster across the lane, gets it to Gooder. He's fouled. And we're going to see who is called. I think it's going to go against Peyton Hoffman. It is, and that's three on Peyton. All of a sudden, Joe Hurdle's going, well. And Ryan Reuter says, I think he'll play some more, Coach. He's at the scorer's table for the Monarchs. Meitler's free throw is on the way and good. He has 4 out of 5 from the line tonight. That's where all 4 of his points are accounted for. Reuter checks in for Hoffman. 48-26. Second free throw for Meitler. Rims off no good. Who's going to get the rebound? Gooder has it, and he throws it away. Turnover, and then a foul is going to be called on Smith Center. Boy, a frustrating turnover for Smith Center after they battled for that offensive rebound. Then they turn it right back, and the Redmen back into a 2-3 zone. Said, well, let's make TMP beat us with the three. Well, I see 3 guys out there that are pretty good shooters. Inside, Shippers is fouled. Boy, Ryan did a good job when he got that ball on the baseline. He did not hesitate. He He just went right to the rim and is going to shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, pretty good footwork. That's a couple of times tonight, Shippers. We've seen him position himself with a good move towards the basket.
2 free throws for Ryan. The first one is good. It's unlike Ryan to hit the front end of the free throws. I've given him heck about that too. He'll have another one. That was the 4th foul on Cody Zabel. He'll go to the bench. Second free throw for Ryan. Missed that one. Rebounded by Fouts. Plays it backside to Vitztum. Jared goes in strong and scores. Boy, strong move by Vitz. He has 9. 51-26 TMP. It's 9 for Vitz. Down the lane. In some trouble. Meitler has his shot blocked by Vitztum, and then he runs right over the top of Cameron Fouts and gets called for the foul. Boy, TMP just slowly but surely starting to pull away. They have a 25-point lead. 5:30 to go, third quarter. Reuter's going to let some things clear. It looks like an extended 1-3-1 right now by Smith Center. Backside, Shippers in the lane. Back out to Schmidt. Pump fakes. Inside to Fouts. Reverse shot. No good. Rebound. Gets it back. He's fouled. He'll go to the line for 2. And we'll see who is the guilty party. That is going to go against Lucas Meitler. That will be his second. And to the line for TMP is Cameron Fouts. He's 1 out of 2 from the stripe tonight. Monarch Senior hits the first free throw. He has 6. 52-26 TMP. Second free throw is good. Make it 53-26. Fouts now 3 out of 4 from the line. Vitzum will have a seat. Shoemaker checks in for the Monarchs. Benoit back for Smith Center. And a timeout on the floor. We'll keep it right here. 5:12 to go in the third quarter. Jeremy McGuire, Dave Barber. Dave, this has been a TMP. There's times where you thought, boy, they're just not looking very good right now. They're not executing like you'd like to see. And then you look up and you see that they're up by 27. Now, granted, this is not Smith Center teams of the past. The Redmen have struggled this year, and including coming into this one. They picked up a 48-47 win over Oakley a week ago, but before that they had losses to Pike Valley, Norton, and Central Plains. But still, 27-point lead on the road, 5:12 to go in the third quarter. It feel pretty good if you're Joe Hurdle.
Yeah, they are. It hasn't been the prettiest of games at times, like you said, but I think the one constant is they've been able to maintain their defensive pressure. They've created turnovers at that end of the floor, and while it hasn't always been pretty, you know, that can be their style too. Sometimes they grind it out.
And I'll tell you what, Smith Center has struggled. They have 26 points. Mason Buckmaster has half of them. And it's kind of the, okay, you might get yours, but good luck on everybody else.
Yeah, and that's they've got to continue to attack him at both ends of the floor and see if they can continue to put pressure on him.
Benoit plays it to Overmiller. Now Meitler back to Benoit. Baseline cut off by Fouts. Monarchs switch well defensively. Now looking for some help is Buckmaster. He goes right. The Monarchs cut off the lane. Buckmaster again to Overmiller. Into the lane. It's knocked away. Loose ball. Shoemaker after it. He's sitting on top of him. Overmiller was sitting on top of Jared Shoemaker, like on his head. Apparently,
unfortunately, his feet were out of bounds.
That ball was tipped away on the inbound pass, but they were just sitting there. They're waiting for the officials to make a call.
One way or another.
Like somebody is out of bounds or there's a foul, one of the two. Benoit picked up by Reuter. Well, he picks up his dribble, in some trouble, still in some trouble, and a timeout, a 30-second timeout called by Joe Burgart, and he is one unhappy camper. Benoit committed the cardinal sin, took a step inside the half-court stripe, and then proceeded to pick up his dribble immediately.
And it's worse when Ryan Reuter's right there in front of you with those quick hands and putting the pressure on you out front.
And we've seen Ryan progressively get so much better even throughout this year. And defensively, his hands are so quick, and you leave that ball lay, and he's going to go out and get it. You know?
It's a sneaky quick, too. You just, all of a sudden, he's there and has the ball.
Inbounds, Benoit has it, picked up by Reuter. Ryan tips it away, gets the steal. On the floor, goes in with it, back out to Schmidt underneath the Fouts. Layup is good. Oh, great execution on the fast break by TMP. 9 for Cameron Fouts. It's 55-26. Yikes. Jacob Clements, the 6-foot senior, had it knocked away. Going to be out of bounds off of Clements. A turnover over to TMP. Clements' face is probably not enjoying that turnover because it went right off of him. Inbounds, gets into Ryan Shippers. The guards come back to help. And now it's Ryan Reuter picked up by Benoit. Ryan's able to clear some pressure. Now to Fouts. Into the corner, Cameron Schmidt. 3-ball on the way, in and out, no good. Shoemaker battles for the board, gets it. Stepped on the out-of-bounds line after going after it. It's over to Smith Center. Monarch basketball brought to you in part by Home Oil and Supply, Service Master Clean of Hayes, Lifetime Dental Care, Insurance Planning, Hayes Chevrolet, and by Swift Services. Benoit guarded by Reuter to Buckmaster. That ball is on the floor, tipped away, loose ball. Benoit has it, plays it underneath the Clements. His layup is good. First two for Clements, 55-28. TMP by 27 with 3:28 to go. Reuter down the lane, off to the right elbow to Fouts, in the corner to Shoemaker, traveled. Took that extra step. That's the first turnover of the second half on the Monarchs. Overmiller and Meyer back for Smith Center, replacing Clements and Gooder. TJ Flax will check in now for TMP. And that's going to be an offensive foul called on Benoit. He didn't like the call. That's what pressure defense does for a young man. Frustrated. Guess who was there?
Yeah, Reuter, and he's such a good fundamental defensive player. Good position with his feet. Keeps his hands back from reaching and takes one kind of on the chin.
TJ Flax checks back in for TMP. Cameron Fouts gets the basketball on the inbound. Looks for some help, gets it. Which Smith Center missed out on a trap opportunity. But TMP is thankful. Reuter plays it. Backdoor Flax goes up. Has a shot knocked away. It's out of bounds off of TMP. A turnover on the Monarchs. 2:50 to go. Third quarter. Overmiller gets it to Buckmaster. Buckmaster with the right-handed dribble, picked up by Fouts. Now down the lane, floats in too easy for Buckmaster. He has 15. 55-30. Smith Center kind of hanging around. Not really, but keeping it underneath that 30-point Mendoza, which in the fourth quarter indicates a running clock. Shippers to Flax at the free throw line. Now Shoemaker jumper on the way is good. Jared hits the jumper. He has 6. 57-30. Buckmaster. That's going to be a block on Ryan Shippers. That will be Ryan's 4th. Ryan didn't like it so much, but he is prone to a few fouls. 4 in now for TMP. Hoffman, McGaffin, Vidstam, Romy in. Shippers, Shoemaker, Reuter, and Fouts out for the Monarchs. Remains a 27-point advantage for TMP with 2:04 to go in the third quarter. Reynolds gets it inbounds. Meitler will drive baseline. He's cut off. Reynolds gets it back. The freshman will drive into the lane, throw it away, and that's going to be a foul on Reynolds, I believe. It should be. And it is. I thought, oh boy, they called that the other way. And that's going to be the 7th team foul, and that will send Max McGaffin to the free throw line. He's 2 out of 2 this season. Mind you, his first game back was a week ago against Ellis. That's the 2nd foul on Reynolds. Free throw is good by Max. He has 11. Second free throw for McGaffin is on the way, and it rims out no good, and that's going to be a foul on Romy over the back. By our count, that's 2 on Chase, 15th foul, 58-30, TMP by 28. Benoit across the timeline for the Redmen. He'll drive the lane, floats it out to Reynolds, drives in. He looked backside. He had an open Meitler, couldn't find him through the arms of TMP. Now Benoit picks up his dribble, plays it underneath. Meyer lost it. It's loose. Benoit will have it in the lane. Plays it to Meitler. His layup, no good. Rebound by Romy for TMP. He has it stripped away from behind, and then a travel is going to be called on Smith Center. And it goes back to the Monarchs. Flax gets it into McGaffin, who gets it back to Hoffman. Peyton will set the Monarch offense. In the lane. Fits him off the screen. Top of the key, now McGaffin. Elbow jumper. Good. Boy, he's looking good. 13 for Max. 60-30. TMP has doubled up Smith Center.
Just a nice soft shot from the elbow.
Benoit down the lane. Boy, he ran square over Peyton Hoffman. If there had not been a foul called before that, that would have definitely been a charge.
Yeah, Hoffman says, if you're going to foul him, let me know ahead of time.
Yeah. That's 4 on Max McGaffin. I don't know if Joe Hurdle recognizes that yet. Kevin Kazura is going to check in. And he's going to have to wait for the next dead ball. You hate to see Max get number 5 inside. No good. Rebound by Vitz. Gets the ball up high. TMP will run with it. Hoffman into the front court. Plays it inside. It's tipped away by Buckmaster and out of bounds. Kazura will check back in now and replace McGaffin with 51.2 seconds to go in the quarter. Flax with the inbounds for the Monarchs. Gets it to Romy. Now back to Hoffman. 48 seconds left. Peyton will play it right. Well, looked right side. Now plays it left side. Flax looking underneath. Now Kazura off the screen to Vidston. Jared plays it inside to Hoffman. It's tipped away by the Redmen. Stays with TMP. .6 seconds. They get it to Vitz. Goes up. Right hand. No good. Rebound tipped around. Reynolds has it for Smith Center. Buckmaster up the floor for the Redmen. Boy, he just got away with the clear out with his right arm. Goes to the rim and scores. 17 for Buckmaster. 60-32. 15 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Hoffman with the right-handed dribble. Breaks down Reynolds. Lows in. Floats. No good. Gets his rebound. Has it stripped away. Vitz goes in strong and scores. Jared Vitzham in double figures with 11. 62-32. And the heave by Buckmaster at the end of the quarter is no good. And we played 3 quarters from Smith Center. It's all Monarchs. 62-32. We're back with your fourth quarter in 60 seconds. This is Monarch basketball.
Kerner Chiropractic, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Carpet One of Hayes Vista Decorating Center, providing you with quality service selection and value since 1945. Thomas More Prep Marion, worlds of opportunity, investing for eternity. Discovery Drilling, serving central and western Kansas for over 19 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, building dreams for over 30 years. Service Master Clean of Hayes, from the major accidents to the minor incidents. Service Master Clean of Hayes. Home Oil and Supply, serving the Hayes area since 1963. Lifetime Dental Care, providing your family health, function, and beauty. Insurance Planning, insurance for the way you work and live. Swift Services, Ted and Shelley Fuchs are proud to support area youth. Hayes Chevrolet, they have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. M&D Incorporated, building the backbone of our community.
Welcome back to Smith Center. The TMP Monarchs up 62-32, and Lady Monarch head coach Rose McFarland being honored right now Yeah, one of the toughest ladies I know. And a good round of applause for Rose as she gets hugs from her teammates and flowers and a good donation, a good fundraiser tonight that will help battle that nasty disease. And I don't think there's probably a person in this gymnasium, in this world, that somehow, some way hasn't been touched by cancer. And, pretty awesome what they're doing and allowing this to happen on Smith Center's floor.
It's good to see her son Dave there with the last flower.
Yeah. That's
nice
pretty
moment.
appropriate.
Nice moment.
That's pretty appropriate. So she's a class act, folks.
Special lady.
Yes, she is. Getting to know her most of their third year calling games, and it's pretty special. And I remember 21 years ago, almost to the day, when I had a moment like that with my mom on this floor after I'd lost my dad from cancer, and it was right here, and so kind of hits home. TMP with the basketball, 30-point lead as we start the fourth quarter. Right side, Cameron Schmidt. Timeout's going to be called by Joe Hurdle. Something he doesn't like. Takes a quick timeout, 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. 7:41 to go. We'll have a running clock the rest of this ball game, Dave. TMP still needs to focus, stay sharp, and finish off this ball game.
Yeah, they talk about it every week, and finishing strong is important for this team. They're getting ready to go into the Mid-Continent League, and they want to go in on a high note.
Yes, they do. And Monarchs out of that timeout will have Shoemaker, Schmidt, Romy, Fouts, and Hoffman on the floor. Monarchs, Peyton with 2 in the ball game, 5 for Schmidt, 4 for Kevin Kazura, 13 for Max McGaffin, 3 for Ryan Reuter, 6 for TJ Flax, 11 for Jared Bitsum, 6 for Jared Shoemaker, 3 for Ryan Shippers, 9 for Cameron Fouts. Everybody getting involved. Schmidt, top of the key. Boy, I don't know. I don't think he traveled on that one. I'm pretty sure he kept his foot down. But nonetheless, it's a turnover and over to Smith Center. Buckmaster plays it right side to Overmiller. Redmen just hoping to get something. Overmiller picked up on the switch. Now to Reynolds. He's picked up by Shoemaker. Now Buckmaster will drive baseline across the lane. Meitler, his layup is good. 6 for Meitler. 62-34. The center in a 3-2 zone right now. Hoffman in the lane, floats it up, no, rebounded by Shoemaker. He had it knocked away. It will stay with TMP. Gooder will check in for the Redmen. Clements checking in as well, replacing Reynolds and Meyer. TMP is going to move to 5-4 on the year. Smith Center will drop to 2-7. Inbounds to Schmidt off the bounce. Good. Boy, Cameron just was ready to fire. He has 7. 64-34.
So good with that, just catch and go up in rhythm.
Yes, he is. Buckmaster plays it right side. Now Meitler has it. Crosses over, nowhere to go. TMP with the defensive switch. Another thing that makes this team really good is anybody can guard anybody at any time. In the lane, over Miller. Foul called. I'd like to see who that's against.
Going to believe they're going to call on Fouts.
It is on Cameron.
Pretty good position, but a lot of tough calls tonight.
Yeah. Despite that, TMP still leads it by 30. Free throw by Overmiller is good. That is the 4th point on the night for Gavin Overmiller. (64-35). McGaffin back, Bitston back. Second free throw by Overmiller, good. That's 5 for Gavin Overmiller. 64-36. TMP quickly the other way. Across the lane, it's tipped out of bounds by Meitler. it will stay with TMP. 28-point advantage for the Monarchs. TMP will be on the road on Monday night in the first round of the Mid-Continent League Tournament to take on Ellis. Vitztum plays it to Schmidt. Cameron looking underneath. Now Vitz has it. Calling for Hoffman. Comes out and gets the basketball. Sets the offense. Schmidt drives in. Out to Hoffman. Open for three. Peyton's three. No good. Rebound. Spot four. Hoffman has it. In a little bit of trouble. Gets it to Vitz. They'll swing it around the perimeter. Schmidt at the free throw line. His jumper is good. That's 9 for Cameron Schmidt. 66-36 TMP. Buckmaster floats in the lane. Shot no. Gets his own rebound. Barrels in, and he's going to be fouled, and he'll shoot a couple of free throws. He is 6 out of 8 from the line. Jared Vitzton picks up the foul, his third. Free throw by Buckmaster is good. He has 18. Zabel, Reynolds back for Smith Center. Gooder and Overmiller have a seat. Buckmaster looking for 19. That one's short. Rebounded by Vitzton. 66-37. Left side Schmidt. Open three. Good. Boy, he's feeling it now. Smith Center's like, really? 69-37 Monarchs. Buckmaster to Reynolds. He steps into a two-pointer from the baseline and hits it. Tristan Reynolds. 69-39. 3:10 to go in the ball game. Hoffman has it tipped away, gets it back. Reynolds will pick up the defense. Monarchs setting, look like they're going to set a double screen somewhere. Oh, there it is. Vitz on the way. Three-pointer. Good. Jared Vitztum hits the three. 14 for Vitz. 72-39. TMP by 33. And a timeout on the floor. Full timeout. Joe Hurdle shaking the hands of his starters, getting them out of there right now, wanting to make sure that they have no undue cause for injury. Of course, you don't want anybody to get hurt, but so it is going to be Smith Center basketball out of the timeout. Monarchs with a 33-point lead. The TMP getting contributions all over the board, Dave. We talked about that the last time. Is the balance has been phenomenal. Everybody getting involved.
Yeah, that's what makes it nice. You don't have to count on one player to carry you, and different players stepping up every night. That you feel comfortable with any rotation that's on the floor. That makes it a pretty good feeling.
10 players have scored for TMP.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah. Trigo's going, wait a minute.
I think they had 11 that night.
Yeah, they had 11. I think Johnny Chittenden was the only one that was not able to score that night. TMP. Reynolds down the lane, lost it. It's a turnover. TMP will push it. Ryan Shippers to the block. Shot up, no good. Rebound pulled out of there by Meitler. Redmen will run with it. Reynolds. Shot no. Rebounded. Spot four. That's going to be off of Romy and out of bounds. And for the Redmen now is Galen Allen, the 5'7" senior. So in there, Brett Meyer, 6'1" freshman. Meyer with it now. Throws it into Reynolds. Now to Allen. Left-handed dribble, plays it back to Reynolds. 2 minutes to go in the ball game. Allen has it. Doesn't seem like he's the most comfortable young fellow with the basketball on the floor. Reynolds has a 5-second call going. Realizes it, drives down the lane, floats, shot blocked by Reuter, but a foul on Ryan. And Reynolds will go to the line to shoot a pair.
I think Ryan got on top of that. Little contact with the body, drew the foul.
Stands starting to clear out a little bit here at Stoddard Family Court. Free throw is on the way and no good by Reynolds. Of course, that name after Jim Stoddard, who is a longtime principal here at Smith Center High School. And well, he was tough but fair. And you got to like that. Second free throw by Reynolds. Good. His third point of the ball game, 72-40. TMP by 32. Coming up on a minute to play in this one. The center will be playing tomorrow. Reuter open for three on the way. Ryan got another one. He has 6 in the ball game, both from three-point range, 75-40. 50 seconds to go. Reynolds trying to do it all himself, and he lays it up and in.
Tell you what, the freshman's got some pretty good moves, pretty good with the basketball. Making the most of his time on the floor tonight.
Reuter plays it out to TJ Flax. He floats in, throws it across, it's tipped out of bounds by Clements. It will stay with TMP as the clock winds with 27 seconds. Inbounds to Reuter. Left open for a second, then Clements close out. Shoemaker is upended and fouled. And that's going to wind up this ball game. Jared Shoemaker will go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1, and we'll see if he's even able to get it off before. He will at least get one of them off. Free throws on the way, and no good. Rebounded by Shippers, shot no good. And that is the end of the ball game, and TMP wins it by a score of 75-42. A nice win, a doubleheader sweep. I was talking with a member of the Smith Center teaching faculty, Don Wick, before the ball game, for the girls game. He said he doesn't remember a time when both the boys and girls were swept here at home. It happened tonight.
A big win for both Monarch teams here tonight. You know, Jeremy, we go around. We're back in the Mid-Continent League where we kind of grew up, and I think it's fun. And the one thing that reminds me every time the Monarchs step out on the floor is how bad I wanted to beat those other teams in the Mid-Continent League.
I hear you. And even though this is my alma mater, I really wanted TMP to win these two ball games tonight.
I did. I was there with you against the Eagles the other night. So, yeah, a lot of fun.
All right, TMP wins at a doubleheader sweep for the Monarchs. The boys win 75-42. The girls victorious 52-47. That'll wrap things up if you're watching on HaysPost.com or Eagle Community Television. If you're listening on KAYS Radio, your post-game show's coming up. This is Monarch Basketball.